My name's Joe Dibble, head coach and general manager of the Janesville Jets.
This is Stephen Heisler with JuniorHockey.com and FASTHOCKEY Roadshow. I'm sitting here with Joe Dibble. Good afternoon, Joe. How are you doing?
Doing well. How about you?
Thanks for coming out on a Sunday, your day off. You usually be golfing. I see you were swimming or something in the shorts. So, Joe, how long have you been in Janesville so far?
This is my 5th year.
And you came here from Springfield, I believe, right?
Yep, was with Springfield for 3 seasons before here.
One of the things about the Janesville Jets program over the years has been the number of young players that have come up through here. Definitely a lot younger than most NAHL teams. What's been your secret to that so far?
I think the biggest thing for us is we look at the younger guys are the kids that want to develop and they're still hungry. In 1 week can be a pit stop for them as far as their advancement in their career and help them out at a young age. And for us, we've had success with them. We've had success with the kids that are protected, and whether it's the USHL, they're coming down, or they need a year of development at the junior hockey level. And that's something that we wanted to provide for those players right from the get-go, instead of having a team full of 15, 20-year-olds or 20-year-olds. We wanted to try to do something that I think at the point 5 years ago nobody had really done, and bring in, I think my first year we had 1 20-year-old, and we wanted to stay in that under 5 mark. And obviously at times you get a couple more to raise that number, but for us it's just been a good, fun teaching experience with the younger guys.
This rink is absolutely fantastic. What's it like for a kid coming out of, say, Minnesota high school hockey to come in here and to experience this atmosphere?
I think it's the first game is a little shocking for them, right? When you first walk in, it's not the biggest facility, but when they come out for warm-ups in that first period and the puck drops and this place it's pretty rowdy, right? It's a low ceiling, so it's extremely loud, and they're passionate for these kids and they're passionate about the Jets. So when they get here and they see that, and when they're walking around in the grocery stores and things like that, and they call them out and they ask for autographs, it's a whole new, kind of like a professional atmosphere for them, and they feel like celebrities at times. So it's in the rink as well. They're very hands-on with the fans. They can interact with them, the youth players, the younger kids. So the experience is really special for those guys.
Janesville's been compared to a lot of teams in the British Columbia Hockey League and Alberta Hockey League as far as the atmosphere for the players. Do you see some of that as well?
100%. I mean, I go back a couple years ago where our fans we won a game in overtime, and they came out of the stands and they bent the boards in and broke a pane of glass, just rushing the glass after an overtime win. So it's definitely rowdy. It's hard in the TV timeouts. It's hard to communicate with the guys on the bench just because of the energy in the building and how loud it is.
You have a lot of players that come from here right to the USHL, and you've obviously developed relationships with those teams in the USHL. What's been the most successful part of that so far for you?
I think the biggest thing is just understanding the ladder of development. It's the United States Hockey League. They're the best league in the country, if not the world. And for us, we understand that kids want to play there. And my message to our guys all the time is, I want you in Janesville, but at the same time, I don't want you here. If you can get up to that level, it's the same thing when they get up, to play pro hockey after college. You don't always start in the NHL. You have to work your way up, and I believe those relationships are important to have, in that league, especially for us. I mean, at any point, any team can call us, and if our guys want to go, they go, and we help them. We pack their cars for them, we fill their gas tanks, and we get them out of Janesville as fast as we can.
Unlike a lot of teams, you don't ask for compensation from USHL teams.
No, it's not. Does it happen? Do we get compensation sometimes? Yeah, there's players that go back and forth, but for the most part, it's not the first question that comes out of our mouth. It's the first question is usually, when do you want them there?
Very good, very good. The North American Hockey League Showcase coming up next week. How do you feel about your chances?
I like our team. I think, especially after this weekend and in the little amount we've been on the ice with structure and things like that, I'm very excited for this group, and I'm very excited to go there and let these guys showcase themselves, not only in front of the colleges and the NHL guys, but more importantly to our league. And for us to make that statement right off the get-go on day one of who we are and the way we're going to play and the way we're going to, be as players and human beings around the rink and the way we're going to carry ourselves. I'm excited for these guys to be able to go out there and showcase that.
Is there any player on this roster right now that you're surprised is on the roster?
Oh, we've got a few of them. I mean, I look at guys like Adrian Holzinski for us. His skill level is shocking to me that he's here. But again, he's going to help us a ton. He's back for us for his second year. But he's a 20-year-old, so for that it's a little bit tougher to make that league. But you've got guys like Cole Pascas that was drafted in the USHL that elected to stay in Janesville. Michael Maloney, similar situations. Both one's 98, Michael Maloney, and then Cole Pascas in 97. That in my mind they could both play in that league. But it also goes to show who they are as teammates and leaders for us, that they wanted to come back here and finish something they started. And but it is a little shocking they're still here.
How about a young kid that came out of nowhere? Do you have any of those?
Oh, we do. We've got a 99 kid by the name of Colin Felix. He might be probably one of the youngest kids in the league, and then our goaltender, another one. We have two of them, a 99 and a 98, both extremely young. That Derek Shadig, 6'4", 98, and Jake is Barchewski's 99. He's 6'3", right? So those are three kids that I'm super excited about. Then we've got a kid out of Canada, a 98, Yakov Novak, that I'm a little surprised he squeaked through the cracks and he's here in the North American League, but he's another one. He's 6'3", 6'4", 200 pounds that I think is going to play in the National Hockey League one day. So those are some of the guys that I'm extremely excited about to watch their development over the season.
So who's your biggest rival in this division?
Oh, I mean, you'd have to say the Wilderness, just over the past couple of years with them knocking us out in the playoffs back-to-back years, and then we have our interstate rivalry with Cooley Region in the state of Wisconsin. We have a trophy we play for every weekend, and then obviously Springfield. It's my former team, and there's a little bit of a battle there.
No, I don't see that.
But no, I mean, it's the rivalries are important for our game and they're important for our fans. So hopefully we can create a rivalry with every team we play this year.
Well, Joel, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks for having me.